He's been part of this morning show for over 30 years. Always enjoy our sports medicine talk with the guy who lives and breathes sports medicine. That's Dr. Joe Congini, Sports Medicine Center at Akron Children's Hospital. Good morning, Dr. Joe. What do you have for us today?
Good morning, Ray. I wanted to shine the spotlight on golf, which is a sport that we haven't talked about too much through the years for younger kids and school-age kids and things like that. I've really been kind of on a theme in the last year about kind of some of the trends I've seen in all the years, 40 years now of looking at sports medicine. And there's been a trend in high schools and in young people of learning the game of golf earlier. And part of that is really this week is a real shot in the arm to that in our area with the golf championships that are going to be going on this week. And so I wanted to remind people of that and some of the spin-offs that are so beneficial of this event. The event, for so long it was under the name the Northeast Ohio Golf Charities. And the Northeast Ohio Golf Charity started in about 1984, and they've raised $33 million, I think I saw and heard yesterday at a press conference I was at, $33 million for charities throughout our region. Akron Children's Hospital has been in the middle of that and so thankful for the generosity of people. Also, there's several golf programs for young people that are a part of that as well. The First Tee program, the PGA Junior programs, those all get a real boost from these tournaments as well. So this is tournament week, and about 4 or 5 years ago, the Kaulig Company really kind of took over managing a big part of this and partnering with the Northern Ohio Golf Charities. And the Kaulig Company has only taken it really to another level. In the last 2 years, Matt Kaulig's group with the Kaulig Company Championship has raised $1.2 million and $1.3 million. And yesterday at the press conference, they were talking of a goal this year of $1.5 million. And there's so many people on that list of charities, so many good people that get benefit from that. There's so much generosity of people in our community. Yesterday, we met in what is the new Autism Center at Akron Children's Hospital, and the people from the Kaulig Golf Championship were there and talking about the fact that that's one of their really focuses for their generosity this year. And also Ernie Els was there. The Big Easy was there. And so this is an issue that's really important to Ernie Els. And so there was some interviews and other things and such. And so some of the monies this year are going to be going to that new Autism Center. It's going to be state-of-the-art in the country. This is world-class care right in our backyard for autism. It's really, really an exciting thing to get a chance to see. So that's the goal. This event now is not just all golf. It's really a festival. It's really, you get to see the legends of golf. So for people like me and you that have been around for a while, we see the people that, we saw when we were kids and some of the great golfers. There's also concerts, and so it's really a celebration. And this celebration of golf has had a real spin-off, I believe, around the country of getting more kids involved in golf at a young age, kids from all backgrounds. And that's not the way it was when I started 40 years ago. So I'm really, really excited about that. And right in our region, Ray, by just looking at the last month, down in Columbus at the Memorial Tournament, and Jack Nicklaus kind of started with this idea several decades ago and raises a lot of money down there. Last week in Pittsburgh, the U.S. Open isn't always in Pittsburgh, but it was last week. Golf is really great and generous, and now in our community this week. So I really encourage people to get out and be a part of this event. A lot of these young golfers now come into my office. They play in high school. There's been a little bump. So the trend has been a bump of more kids playing, and it's great because it's a lifetime sport. It really, instead of just playing the same sports over and over again, for a lot of high school kids to get involved in golf has been something that's been very heartening to me. Also, working in the sports medicine aspect of it, the number one injury for young people in golf is low back lumbar spine injuries. For young people, for middle-aged people, for adult people, all of those people, the number one injury is lumbar spine. And a couple of things that we can do to prevent lumbar spine, making sure if you're going to play the game of golf, if you're going to prepare and prevent injuries, core strengthening, core flexibility exercises could be a big part of your preparation for playing golf. Avoiding overuse, like in so many areas of our sports. Some people really get involved in the game heavily, and we got to avoid that overuse. And one real big one is swing mechanics. Swing mechanics are very variable for different people, and so if there's any issues with swing mechanics, getting with somebody who understands and knows the game of golf is really a good idea for young people. So those three things can help kids avoid some of the back pain that goes along with playing golf. But overall, I'm just very excited about what this Kaulig Championship does for our community, what Northeast Ohio Golf Charities has done, $33 million over this last several decades in charities, and so generous. I wanted to get a chance to mention it this morning on the radio.
You know, Joe, the one thing that you've seen as well as I have, and it really started, I think, with Tiger. It is working the muscles and the core muscles in the game of golf. And now you see it in almost every professional, how when they get done with their 18 holes of golf at Firestone, they just don't go sit at the bar and have a drink and sit back and relax. They now go and work out to strengthen those muscles and such. It's completely different, right, Joe, than it was 25 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't it interesting? And this weekend was so compelling with the U.S. Open, so compelling to see these young people. But strength is a major part of it. Strength of the core, strength in the upper body, and conditioning. And so definitely golf is not is a sport where that is highlighted and very, very important from the standpoint of preparation and prevention.
Yeah, that's for sure. Joe, as always, my friend, thank you for the insight, the timely insight today with the Kaulig Companies Championship starting tomorrow. Always appreciate the time, my friend. We'll do it again next week.
All right, Ray. Thanks. Have a good week.
You got it. Dr. Joe Congini, Sports Medicine Center, Akron Children's Hospital with us this morning.